due to streaming rights. An ad will play before and after the following episode. Today's teacher is powered by Dr. Pepper and Cream Soda. That's smooth. Hey guys. Alright, also legit, this stuff's amazing. But don't buy it in the stores, because then I can't. Okay, here we go. We're in Chapter 12 now. Chapter 12 is starting our geometry unit. So geometry is working with shapes, essentially. So we're going to be talking about shapes, working with shapes, and all that good stuff. I feel like I could start an episode of Sesame Street right now. Today's shape is polygons. Oh, there you go. Okay. I'm going to be in the book for most of the lesson today, so make sure you have your book with you. I'm going to be on page 903, so if you're not opened, pause and open up to there. Here we go. The vocabulary is going to be really important in this lesson, so we're going to stop and take a look at it here. First of all, a polygon, that is the name for a figure that is closed, made up of line segments that don't cross each other. So they give you examples here. All of these are examples of polygons, right? They're shapes that are made by straight line segments that connect but don't cross. So in this box, these are not considered polygons. Let's look at why. This one doesn't meet the criteria. It doesn't have straight lines, right? Those lines are curved, not a polygon. This one's not a polygon because it's open. It's not all the way closed. This one's not a polygon because, again, of these curved lines on the side. And this one is not a polygon because those lines crossed. This one's more like two polygons that are kissing. Okay, so starting out, we're going to look at some polygons. So look at this picture here. This is the Pentagon building. And you'll notice the sides of the building are outlined in red. So we're going to look at the figure and describe its sides. The figure has blank sides. We're looking for how many. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The figure has 5 sides. Okay? Do the sides ever cross each other? They each come to a point at a corner. They don't cross or overlap like this figure did up here. So no, they don't ever cross. A regular polygon is a polygon with congruent sides and congruent angles. What does that mean? Congruent sides means that they're equal in length. So congruent means equal. So congruent sides, all the sides are the same length. Congruent angles mean they all have the same degree of measurement. So when we look at the angles inside, they're all the same. So we can call that a regular polygon because the sides are the same and the angles are the same. Okay. Example 2 has another polygon here, and it appears to be regular, or we want to determine if it appears to be regular or not regular. The top and bottom sides appear blank than the other sides. So as we look at this, I'm noticing that these sides seem different than the other ones. Do they seem longer or shorter to you than these sides? They should appear longer. Okay, if they are longer, are all 6 sides congruent? No, they're not. Which means that this is not a regular polygon. So we either say it's regular or not regular. All right. We've got a table here on the other side that we're going to fill out to help us look at different types of polygons. One type of polygon is a triangle. Here's a picture of a regular triangle. Here's a picture of one that's not regular. How many sides do they have? 1, 2, 3. 3 sides. The prefix tri means 3. It's actually looking at triangle, 3 angles. But that also means it has 3 sides. So here we want to draw another polygon that is not regular. So if it's not regular, then one of my sides at least should be different from the others, right? So I'm going to draw a triangle. Yours doesn't have to be the same as mine. Just make sure that one side isn't the same as the others. There we go. Okay, a quadrilateral. Here's a regular one. Here's a not regular one. They're quad because they have 4 sides. Another quadrilateral that is not regular would be like this. 4 sides, closed shape, all straight lines, but the sides aren't congruent, are not congruent. Okay, pentagon, that's like we looked at before. The Pentagon building is named for its shape. It's a pentagon with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Okay, so a not regular pentagon could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. There we go. A hexagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. Hex meaning 6. And drawing one that is not regular, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The not regular ones can tend to look very different from each other. Octagon, this might look familiar to you if I put this word in it. That's what our stop signs look like. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. Go ahead and try and draw yourself another polygon, or another octagon, specifically, that's not regular. All right. Moving on, I want to look at the guided practice here. So we're going to take what we know. We know what a polygon is. We know how to tell if it's regular or not regular. And now we have some names for different types of polygons. So let's go through and practice naming them and talking about whether or not they're regular. Okay, this polygon has how many sides? Count them. Something that I like to do when I'm counting them is I actually make a little mark, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so I don't accidentally recount a side or forget to count a side. This polygon has 8 sides. The sides, to me, appear to be congruent. They all look the same length. So a congruent or regular polygon that has 8 sides, we call what? Look back at here. 8 sides, it's an octagon. So that's how we name our shapes. And because of those congruent sides, it's a regular octagon. Okay, we're going to look at some of the independent practice together here today. And we're going to identify the structure name for each polygon and then determine if it's regular or not regular. So starting out here at number 2, you might look at this and have an idea in your mind of what it's called. The words we're going to use today are the ones we found here. They're the basic words for these types of polygons. So here I see the side has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. What do we call a polygon that has 4 sides? Quadrilateral. So this is a quadrilateral. Then we need to determine, is it regular or not regular? All of these sides look congruent or equal, so I can tell that this is regular. All right, let's move on and look at number 3 here. First, we count the sides to determine its name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A polygon with 6 sides is a hexagon. All right, now I'm looking at the sides here, and this side here looks a lot longer than this side here, which means they're not congruent, so this is not regular. All right, I'm going to leave 4 and 5 for you to do, so make sure you go back and do those on your own to try out. We're going to look here at drawing polygons as well. So number 6 wants us to draw a triangle that's not regular. So to make it not regular, just at least one of the sides has to be different from the others. So I'm going to make one really long side and one really short side. And because it's a triangle, it has 3 sides, so then I'll just connect those sides. Okay, that's a triangle, 3 sides, not regular. The sides aren't congruent. And let's go practice a regular triangle over here. Now, I am going to freehand this because I do not have a ruler with me at the moment. But I'm going to try to make all the sides the same length so they are congruent. Not too shabby. All right, so it's a triangle, 3 sides, and it's regular because all the sides are the same. They're congruent. You're going to go back to it in numbers 7 and 8 on your own. Practice drawing not regular or irregular pentagon and quadrilateral. All right, for the rest of today's assignment, go ahead and finish up these problems on the front of the independent practice. And then try out 10 and 11 as well on the back. Then go do your Alex assignment. Remember to go for 80% or better. Oh, I'm upside down. This message was brought to you by Mrs. Rose. Upside down. See you guys.